us earlier on. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the four-man position. And for Boston, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the 5. Now, here's Brogdon. Clock at 4. The pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Tatum. On the wing, Williams. Over Tatum. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brogdon looking around. Down low. Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And Williams drops them both. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Count that one.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. That one a little long.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Williams. after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Over Tatum. Another miss by Williams.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Shoots over Holmgren. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Passes to Pokusevski. Back to Giddey. They need this. Oklahoma City the rebound. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pokusevski getting in there on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
Well, he adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
The three from Tatum. They get it again, and Williams is right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pistons. Williams against Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. Now, here's Brown. Last game he had 28 points. Horford kicks to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here is Giddey. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Giddey thinks he's out there playing Australian rules football with that kind of play.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Now, here's Horford. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, shot clock at 5. 2 points, that one goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Giddey, the pass to Holmgren. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Tatum against Williams. Here's the three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Brogdon the pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Back to Horford. The 3-ball. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Williams. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Brown no good on the free throw. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Holmgren kicks to Williams. To the inside. Holmgren can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Williams. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 8.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. And the pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Giddey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Boston making some changes. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Giddey. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Pokusevski. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. He's looking for Williams and finds him. It's deflected.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Pokushevsky. And Muscala drops them both. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tatum against Williams. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Jason Tatum. Here's Mann. No good on the quick three. Celtics leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. Basket counts.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. White against Williams. Back to Dort. Over Smart. The Thunder with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Mann. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari outside. That's tipped.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
Thunder trailing by 10. The pass to Mann. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. Kicks to White. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Dort. Following the basket by Derek White. Here's Mann. Gallinari with the rebound. Boston leading by 12. Here's Smart. Off target at the rim. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Gallinari. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Outside, Dort. Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Muscala. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Pritchard. It's White on the wing. That shot is off. Nice defense from Dort. Man passes to Dort. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Thunder have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he makes the first.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
That one is no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smart finds Gallinari. The 10-footer. Dort passes to Baisley. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Mann. He dishes it to Muscala. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Brogdon finds Smart. Down low. Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
That free throw good from Brogdon. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. On defense, the Thunder down by 12. On the wing, Brown goes up on the block. Here's Horford, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, this is Horford's pane mantequilla. Inside, he knows how to draw good contact and get up the shot. That's bread and butter, by the way.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
The first one falls.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Now, here's Brogdon. Last game we saw him score 13. It's Brown on the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Williams. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Smart. Celtics leading by 15. Brogdon outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brown finds Horford. From outside, off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's able to get it back.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Giddey gets it to go.
impressive decision there as Giddey just shot that one with no hesitation.
Here's Brogdon. They kick out to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Williams trying to break free, and that one's good. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Poked loose. Now the pass to Williams. The shot from 20 feet away. Tries again. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Thunder trailing by 17. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the left wing. Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock. And it's Brown missing.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Celtics leading by 15. Outside, Horford. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Knocked it down there. As his career has gone on, Al Horford has added more and more to his outside game.
Here's Giddey. He has 7. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Now here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Williams and taken away by Brown. Pass to Horford. Tatum kicks to Horford. The baseline jam. Rebound by Williams.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Holmgren can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Pass to Brogdon. Over Giddey. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
He kicks to Tatum. To the inside. Williams' shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Malcolm Brogdon. The pass to Dort. Here's Muscala. Williams with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Dort against Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Now, here's Dort. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. It's stolen by Brown.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
And it's good, 2 points. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thunder trailing by 19. Outside, Dort. It's Williams, high post. Tatum on him. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Mann, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Dort passes to Mann. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams with the block. Here's Pritchard. There's Brown with the three. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 12.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Mann. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Dort. They can't stop the run with that one. Boston leading by 23.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
First free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams passes to Baisley. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
For Boston, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Some changes for Boston. Alinari comes in for Williams, and Smart subbed in for Tatum.
One shot.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Oklahoma City has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Dort. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. That's tipped. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. Here's Baisley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And the Celtics with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the 3. It's Brown on the wing. Rebound by Williams.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Smart passes to Pritchard. Back to Smart. Williams for 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dort, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. For Boston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one at the line is good.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Whitey's checked in for Brown, and Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Holmgren, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Gallinari hits them both. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 17 points, 4 steals, and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play at both ends of the court.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. If you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with Brogdon, and it's Gallinari in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston Five.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Brogdon finds Brown. And it's Brogdon off the drive.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
The Thunder shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Giddey the pass to Williams. And here is Giddey to the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here is Gallinari. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Poku does not have far to go to jam it down.
Celtics leading by 23. Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And stolen by Tatum. Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 10. Brown feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer off the mark. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Nobody near Williams. And the shot is long.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Tatum draws the double. Count that one. Tatum's got 13 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Tatum against Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Shoots over Brogdon. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Over in the corner, Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now, Holmgren, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. 15 points in the game.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents, Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Back to Giddey. And Boston with the rebound. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside, Pokusevski, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pokusevski's got 11.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Gallinari. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Thunder shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Giddey, just that 6th sense to find the open man.
Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Pritchard passes to Williams. There's the triple. Horford no luck.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Celtics leading by 23. Feeds to Tatum. Good. Nice job down low. 17 points for Jason Tatum.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wasted no time on that one.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous Alexander has a solid 3-point shot.
Brown against Gilgeous Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous Alexander. Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Here's Tatum. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smart. Busted. No good that time either.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
First one falls for him. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Brown, and it's White in for Pritchard. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the potential of Poku is pretty exciting. I mean, this is a very unique player, a mobile big, and keeps improving.
Now here's White in the corner, Smart with it. And now here's Gilgeous Alexander, the fast break champs.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 19. Now the pass to Mann. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's White. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Mann. Here's Pokusevski. Second chance effort. This is to Holmgren.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Baisley's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
White dishes to Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it, and it's blocked. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And White kicks to Williams. White the pass to Smart. Out to White from downtown. The shot that time not on target. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Mann gets the bucket.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Tatum. And the 3 off target.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Boston. Pass to Mann. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mann's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams finds White. Tatum on the wing. No good on the three. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Pokusevski. Kept alive. Dort. Good work defensively by Smart.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. And then for Oklahoma City, Mike Muscala comes in for Pokusevski. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Baisley. 1:43 left to play in the third. White up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Dort with the bounce pass. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for two.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtics leading by 15. Brogdon outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Thunder trailing by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart against Dort. Passes it to Mann. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shot clock at 5. Over White. The rebound by the Celtics.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Brogdon outside. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Brogdon. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Williams. And it's Mann in at the 1. Now here's Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Thunder trailing by 19. And there's the pass to Mann. The dish now to Muscala. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mann. Pass to Muscala. From outside the arc. Traps in the tray.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Brogdon. Gallinari right side. And he can't bank that one in.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up again. That's good on the jump shot.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Gallinari. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there. Works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing his thing there.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Passes it to Mann. Oklahoma City gets it back. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got 12 points here in the second half.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now, here's Brogdon. To the wing right side. Outside, Horford. Left side, Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 20 points.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
He misses the free throw.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Brown. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brogdon against Giddey. Brown down low. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots even while getting fit. What muscle this guy has.
Free throw good from Brown. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You look at Jaylen Brown. What a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend
that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. And the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Good on the triple. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Thunder trailing by 21. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. Pass to Pokusevski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. He feeds it to Holmgren. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Giddey against Brogdon. Here's Pokusevski. Passes to Giddey. Now here's Williams. Giddey with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, Giddey setting the pick up, drew the defender to the roller, and then opening to shoot.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now here's Brown. Back to Brogdon. No good on the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Thunder trailing by 19. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Brogdon to the paint. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Smart against Williams. Brogdon outside. Back to Smart. Brogdon outside. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Here's Holmgren. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Celtics leading by 17. Brogdon outside. To the left side wing. Horford kicks to Brown. There's the pass to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
The Thunder shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it with authority.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Brogdon. The feed to Williams. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 17. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. A nice shot by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Williams. Williams with the block.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Tatum. Horford no luck. Here's Pokusevski. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. The lead is 15. Passes it to Horford. Brown outside. And there's the drive. Outside to Brogdon. The pass to Tatum. Over Williams. Tatum no good. Thunder trailing by 15. Down low. Here's Pokusevski. And it's sent back by Horford. And here is Brogdon. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
It's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Back to Giddey. Stolen by Brogdon. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Tatum.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And so Tatum nails them both. Thunder trailing by 19. On the wing, Williams. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren can't hit. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. The shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Now here's Smart. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And stolen by Tatum. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Horford. Smart on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. They get it back. Outside to Brogdon. Outside, Horford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Malcolm, you're on a real roll right now. How do you think things are going?
I feel great. You know, there are going to be stretches where we don't play as good a basketball than the stretches where we're playing very good basketball. So, you know, the key is to have long stretches of good basketball, and that's what we're doing right now.
It's the best you played all season, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.